So in the previous class we had already discussed about the mode of heat transfer in solid, that is conduction. So now we are going to discuss about the convection, which is a mode of heat transfer in liquid and gases. So in liquid and gases heat is transferred through the method of convection, which is based on the principle that hot particles of liquid and gases, they move faster and rises up and forcing the cooler particles to come down or to move down towards the source of heat. So when the hot particles are moving faster and rising up, they are causing a motion, because when they are moving up, the cooler particles are moving down. So this causes motion of molecules in a particular direction, and this is called convection current. So if we will take an example how convection takes place. So now we will take, I have taken water in a container and we will provide heat. So when we will boil water, when we are boiling water, the whole water is becoming hot, the whole water started boiling. That is because of the convection. We know that the molecules in the liquid particles or the molecules in the liquid state, they are not tightly pegged, they are loosely pegged. You can see there are some gaps between the particles of the liquid, so they are loosely pegged. So when we are providing heat, the particles at the bottom, they are getting heat. So when they are getting heat, they are moving faster and they are rising up. So these particles are rising up, and the denser particles or the cooler particles which are on the top or at the side of the containers, they are coming down. So there is a continuous movement of molecules takes place. The particles here, they are getting heat and moving faster and rising up, and the denser particles, they are coming down. So continuously when like this is going on, it creates a convection current and the whole water is getting boiled. So here the water molecules, first of all, near the flame, that is getting heated and rising up, and the cooler molecules from the sides take their place, or they comes down to take their place. So the hot water molecules, when it is rising up, it is spreaded out and they pass energy to the other molecules and lose heat. So again they are moving down as the fresh and the hot molecules rises up. So there is a convection, a current is setting up there, that is called convection current. So like this in liquids and gases, the heat is transferred by the convection method. This is how the convection works. First of all, the particles which are getting heat, they are rising up, they are moving faster and rising up and forcing the cooler particles to come down. This is how the convection works, and it is the mode of heat transfer in liquids and gases. Now we can see how convection is used in our daily lives. First of all, here you can see the air gets cooled in the freezer compartment. In the freezer compartment, the air is getting cooled and it is moving down, takes the heat from the lower compartment, it gets warmer and again rises up. When the air is getting warmer, it is rising up, and it is getting cooled down in the freezer compartment and comes down. So first of all, when the air is warm, it is rising up, it is going to the freezer compartment and it is cooled there, and then it is coming down. So this is how our refrigerator works. Here you can see in your book. Then similarly, when we are using room heater, we are keeping the room heaters at floor, because the air near the heater heats up, and rises, and the cool air comes down. They force the cool air to come down and the hot air is rising up, and then we are feeling here cool. So this is how the room heater works. Here also it is moving in one direction, the hot air is rising and the cold air is coming. So this is also creates a convection current. You can see the air is moving in one direction, so it creates a convection current. So now next, if we will consider AC is also works in the same way. AC also works on the principle of convection. So AC should be placed high up on the wall. This is because the air on the top cools down. And after cooling it moves down, and warm air again it is rising up. The warm air which is here down, it is rising up, it is cooled down here and then coming down. So whole room is getting cooled, because warm air when it is rising, it is because of the AC cooled down and it comes down. Again when it is getting warm, again again it is rising and it cool down and it comes down. So this is how AC works. Wind also caused by convection in the air. So you might have heard the term in your SST, equator and pole. So the air at the equator that gets heated by the sun and rises up, and the cooler air from the poles that moves towards the equator. So there is huge convection currents takes place which causes wind in the oceans and continents. And you have studied in the previous classes sea breeze and land breeze. Sea breeze and land breeze also takes place because of the convection. So the lands, we know that the lands get heat faster than the sea areas. So the land is getting heat faster and the air is rising up too quickly. The more quickly the air is rising, and the cool air above the sea water that time comes towards the land. So this takes place during the day. During the daytime, when the land is getting heated up and moving the air, and the air is rising up, the cool air above the sea water comes to land. That is called sea breeze. At night the lands gets cooler faster than the water. So the air above the sea water is warmer. At night the air above the sea water is warmer and rises up, and the cool air from the land comes towards the sea. So this is called land breeze. So this also you had studied in the previous classes. Now again I am telling, during the daytime the land, air above the land is warming very fast and rising up, and air above the sea is cooler. So during daytime the cooler air from the sea rushes to take the place of the land air, because it is warmer, it has already gone up, it has already rises. The cooler air from the sea water comes towards the land. So this is called sea breeze. So during night time, here this is our sea breeze, when the cooler air from the sea passes to the land. During night time the land is getting cooled faster and the air above the sea is warmer. So since it is warmer, it is rising up, and the cool air from the land coming towards the sea. From the land the cool air is coming towards the sea. This is called land breeze. So sea breeze takes place during daytime and land breeze takes place during night time. So this is all about convection, the mode of heat transfer in liquid and gases. In the next class we will study about another method, that is radiation. So till then read your books, you will be more clear about conduction and convection.